our tale of the tape for this middleweight fight. All right, to get us started now, here's Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, this fight is 3 rounds in the UFC middleweight division. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner. Ladies and gentlemen, presenting the former UFC middleweight champion of the world, Luke Rockhold. And now introducing his opponent, fighting out of the red corner, Tavares.
You ready? You ready? Good.
So more than a decade as a pro now for the former UFC champion Luke Rockhold. 8 career wins by submission, 5 by way of the knockout, 10 first-round finishes. So certainly Rockhold has had a penchant for getting guys out of there early, something his opponent needs to be mindful of here tonight. Doing work with the jab there. Rips the body there.
He loaded up there on that high kick.
This could be it. Rockhold goes for the clinch here, and this is just a means by which to recover. He is stunned. Frantic pace early on to this one. It's a pretty fast jab. Oh, that's a big hook there. Big uppercut.
He ate that kick. He took that whole kick, yep.
Oh, big left. Oh! Tavares gets hit with a kick here. Let's see how he responds.
Keep the pressure on. Everything's landing.
Oh, crippling knee to the body. Nice jab by Rockhold. Just missed with the left there. Two minutes have ripped off the round 1 clock. So just over 20 total strikes have landed for Brad Tavares. Tavares gets caught with that punch. He'd be wise to get those hands up.
Come on, you got another more. Come on.
Whiffs on the straight right hand. Throws that deep and it lands. Punishing kick there.
Let's go. More. That's one.
Oh, the high kick lands. All right, gets inside, gets the single collar tie here. 2 minutes.
Big shot to the head. I mean, is this thing on repeat? How many times can you say punch to the head? Oh, nice jab.
Keep sticking that jab out there.
Takedown defense is there.
And now some separation. Oh, that was a big one there. Oh, nice.
Oh, punches in bunches as he lands another combination there. Really doing a nice job stringing his shots together.
He's doing a great job of stringing the shots together and also just mixing up the target and the attacks. Great job finding different places for his strikes to land.
Oh, perfect timing on the Superman punch. Looking to land the right hand, he misses. Under a minute to go in our opening round. Oh, knee strike right to the body. Rockhold gets caught by that straight punch. You gotta do better than that defensively. That's a pretty good jab. Oh, man, just one combination after the next, just absolutely picking him apart with his striking.
I'm almost shielding my eyes at this point, John. I can't watch this guy get beat up as he has been getting beat up. He has to make a change. He has to do something different. His opponent is too free. He feels too good in there. Go and try to interrupt this.
Straight right hand now, just misses. All right, here, final seconds of round one. Oh, and now the underhook, DC.
He's got the underhook. He's got the far side hook. If you're the opponent, you have got to get out of here.
Second round, straight ahead. All right, there's the horn, and what a round, champ. We got to talk about the knockdown. When you knock somebody down like that, it's got to be kind of fun to structure your way back to the stool.
I mean, you are 10 foot tall. When you can drop another person with a strike, you are 10 foot tall. Now, the issue is he did not find the finish, and he used a lot of energy trying to finish that fight.
Well, he had a lot more than a puncher's chance coming in. Big knockdown for him in the previous round. DC, talk us through the highlight.
He got in his opponent's face, landed that big punch that put his opponent flat on his back. He couldn't get the finish, but if he lands one more time just like that, he will get the victory.
You ready to fight? Ready.
Second round underway. Tavares gets tattooed by that straight punch.
Oh, he lands another shot to the head.
Lands a jab. Oh, and he tags him with the straight hand there. Beautifully done by Rockhold. Leg kick now. All right, so that calf really starting to show signs of bruising.
He's got to address it now. He's got to start to check these kicks. Oh, nice takedown defense. Now they separate.
Oh, how clean is that jab by Rockhold?
Sets up that leg kick beautifully.
Tavares trying to establish that jab early. All right, so now we start to see some bruising appearing on the torso, and all of that courtesy of the body work of his opponent.
Just the wherewithal to go to the body and the discipline to stay with that approach. I mean, it's just tremendous. You see a fighter with a high fight IQ following a game plan, and it's working.
Well, he's got a pretty good sidekick, and you saw it right there.
He did it great, and it pushed his opponent back. Notice how it creates space and allows him to get back to where he's coming.
So he's really starting to put together some significant body shots here. These are going to take their toll as this fight goes on. Stuffs the takedown, no problem. Rockhold swelling now around the jaw area, so we'll keep an eye on that as this fight continues. Oh! Big shots exchanged in the pocket there. Just out of range with that right hand. Fighters separate from the clinch. And we have passed the midpoint of the fight.
Nice punch to the head.
His misses are entertaining. Man, as he landed a high volume of strikes here in round two, definitely picking up the pace after round one. So he got the message from the corner, and now he is taking control of this second round.
Those are the body kicks that'll crumble you. You know, when guys start to tell you, kick me here, again, they start to posture. That means that what you're doing is actually taking an effect on it. Ooh, head kick lands, he's hurt.
Big roundhouse now, just misses. Oh, they're trading huge shots here. We'll see who's the last man standing. Well-placed kick there by the Hawaiian Brad Tavares. takedown defense holds up. Oh, brutal knee to the body. So pretty good recovery by the opponent after getting stunned pretty good. Got to capitalize on those opportunities.
I mean, you can't waste these opportunities. You don't get them as often as you'd like. So when you get a guy hurt, you got to find a way to finish the fight.
Under a minute now to go.
Oh.
Tavares has got a bruise appearing on that left side right now. You got to think that body investment is going to pay dividends later.
Stick with the overhand.
And now they are throwing both sides with conviction. Well, lands a good series of kicks there, DC. It really didn't take him long to get a good beat on his opponent.
He figured the timing, and now he's been driving kick after kick into his opponent.
Tavares' nose is bleeding now. Yes, looks as though he got cut by one of those offerings from his opponent. 15 seconds. Rockhold gets caught by the inside leg.
He's got him in the clinch once again.
Two rounds in the books. All right, so there's the end of the round. Big story in this one now. The cut on the bridge of that nose from that strike. The cut man is in there. Should be able to shut this one and potentially prevent it from being a factor here moving forward. Well, if you're the replay guy, a lot to like in that previous round. A lot of damage being inflicted.
Yeah, I mean, and look at the swelling now, John. He wasn't doing what he needed to do to move his head, and he's paying for it. You cannot allow for an elite-level mixed martial artist to connect at that rate and think that you will not be wearing the damage. He's wearing it now. I'm interested to see what changes he makes to give himself an opportunity.
You ready to fight? Ready.
Third round underway. All right, next round is now underway. DC, any major takeaways after the previous round?
That both of these guys are very evenly matched. The matchmakers did a fantastic job when they put these two in the octagon. So even though it wasn't crazy, you got to see high-level mixed martial arts.
Oh, a huge block there. Well, most fighters can't keep up this type of aggression and pace, but you don't have to worry about this guy. He hasn't really showed any signs of slowing down tonight. Oh, nice jab by Rockhold. Wow, strong roundhouse kick there.
Oh, my goodness, what a kick!
Well, this fight's been pretty crazy thus far. Both guys doling out a lot of damage, and neither seems too bothered by it, but clearly both parties are hurt.
Both guys are hurt. Both guys are fighting beautifully. Both are showing a lot of heart right now in this fight. They're both doing amazing jobs. Let's see who gets the job done at the end of this thing.
Oh, that's a beautiful land downstairs with the kick. So the unofficial numbers, 104 total strikes have landed for BT Brad Tavares. And if you care at home, the accuracy rate now 53% against Luke Rockhold. Well, we got a lot of blood now, ladies and gentlemen. I think my mother just turned off the TV, but every time that area gets targeted, that cut is getting worse and closer, theoretically, to the end of the fight.
Yeah, and, you know, when you got a person like this that is so good at what they do, when you are bleeding like this and the work is showing, you got to try to find a way to stop him. He needs to try to get a takedown or something, because the more he's standing, the more he's going to have to deal with this cut, and now all the blood that's coming from the cut.
Oh, he might be in trouble. That looks locked in.
He's advanced to a finishing position.
Submission defense on full display there.
He said that he was very aware of what this guy brought to the octagon, and it showed in that defense. Great job being busy off of his back. Lands a beautiful strike from the bottom.
Oh, Rockhold's in half guard. Side control now, and certainly I would think more offensive options for the bottom fighter than in the half guard.
Absolutely more offensive options, because now you can just start to get away. You can just go to a wrestler stand-up. Get to your knees, post your hands, don't allow him to get his hooks in, right? Really be aware of the hooks. But get to your hands, stand up, fight the hands, break away and escape. But it's so much more free-flowing than a half guard in the side control, because all you need to do is just get the opponent's body up, because his legs are just free to move. His legs are not controlling anything. His legs are just free, so you have more freedom to use yours.
Ground and pound keeps coming. Good movement to avoid that damage coming down. 90 seconds to go in the fight. Excellent ground and pound here by Tavares.
Oh, he got to his spot.
You got to throw down.
Get in a bad spot on the ground and you want to reverse it, that's what you need to do.
Masterclass in changing position, unreal to see.
Oh, he's landed a high number of total strikes here in the latter stages of this fight. He's really picked up the pace and landing far more strikes than he did in previous rounds. Tavares is able to land another strike right there, right on the previously damaged nose. No surprise to see the fighter continue to attack that part of the opposition. Nice body kick there. Beautiful strike there as he continues to attack that cut. Cut man's gonna have some work to do if we get to the stool between rounds.
But that's why we got the best in the business. We got the best cut men in the business, and they are going to need him right now, because this cut is getting worse, and it's only gonna continue to get worse because he has got a killer.
Big shot on the feet.
He's hurting bad here. Separation from the clinch.
All right, so a lot to like over the distance of that fight tonight. Clearly, we think we saw one guy win the fight and largely got it done with the striking.
Yeah, he got it done with the striking. And that's exactly what he's known for. He's known as a guy that's so comfortable whenever he's in the stand-up. And that showed tonight as he truly outworked his opponent.
The official decision is in. It resides with Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, after 3 rounds, we go to the judges' scorecards for a decision. All 3 judges score the contest 30-27. Declared the winner by unanimous decision, Brad Tavares.
All right, so the judges are in agreement tonight. He is your winner by unanimous decision. Certainly a pretty easy fight to score, I thought.
Yeah, I thought it was an easy fight to score. Whereas his opponent had a few moments, he was the one that truly did lead all the interactions. He's the person that truly did dictate if the fight was standing or on the ground. This is his fight. He won this fight, and he won it in dominant fashion.
All right, just about ready for live action. Here is tonight's tale of the tape. Here's Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, this fight is 3 rounds in the UFC Athlete division. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner, presenting the former UFC Women's Bantamweight Champion of the World and the member of the UFC Hall of Fame, Rowdy Ronda Rousey! And now introducing her opponent, fighting out of the red corner, presenting the former UFC strawweight champion, Carla Cookie Monster Esparza!
You ready to fight? Ready. Good.
All right, early round action is upon us, and this should be interesting. Carla Esparza has fought and beaten most of the best strawweights in the world, and although she has really improved her striking under Colin Oyama, She wasn't mincing words in our fighter meeting. She's trying to take this fight to the ground early and often, and she believes if she gets the fight there, a fight-ending submission could materialize shortly thereafter. She does not believe physically her opponent is going to have anything for her if this fight hits the canvas. Oh, nice job getting the knee right to the midsection there. She's got the size advantage and certainly put it to good use there. Throws the teep. Straight punch there again. Been there all night. Oh, debilitating knee. Lands yet again. I've been shooting my whole life, DC, and I'm envious right now seeing this taller fighter realize so much success as she lands another knee. So 1 minute into this fight, and as many people expected, the action absolutely crazy. Back and forth. This is a full-on brawl, DC.
It's hard to watch a fight like this and call a fight like this because you never know when somebody's going to take that one shot that finishes the fight.
Ooh, nice ankle pick. Fighter lands a left punch, nicely done. All right, so she gets the single leg takedown, DC. A nice job.
Armbar.
Ooh, that looks tight.
Looks like it's getting tight.
Oh, so now she gives up on the submission.
She did, and she did because she saw that she was going to end up in a worse position. Great recognition to give up the submission and maintain her dominant position.
Oh, the ground and pound is there. Well, Rousey's back in half guard.
She has no answer, so continue to feed her the question, right hand after right hand from the top position. Way to kick her off and try to get some space to get up.
Throws a big right hand, but doesn't find its home. Landed that overhand right flush.
And everything's landing with so much power.
Trying to establish that jab once again. Oh, and there's another combination. She's turning this into a sparring session. Just high volume, and her opponent's got to make some adjustments.
Her opponent has to make adjustments, but she has to interrupt those combos. When she gets going into her combination, opponent needs to interrupt that. When she is this free-flowing, it is very difficult to deal with.
All right, so she told us in the fighter meeting that body shots were going to be key, and they certainly have been. She invested early, and now you're starting to see some damage on the other side.
Yeah, she's doing a great job of following the game plan. She spoke to us in the fighter meeting about going to the body, about investing, not worrying about seeing the outcome right away. And it's starting to show now as this fight gets longer.
Oh, guillotine here.
Oh, nice guillotine there. Great decision there. Maintain position over submission. Very, very smart.
Not there yet, but might get the submission here shortly.
In the half guard.
All right, into full guard here.
Watch the armbar, Walt, watch the armbar here.
Oh, she's got the arm.
She's got it isolated, John.
Oh, looks like to me. Oh, she got out. How good is that? Rousey getting absolutely worked from the top here on the wrong end of nearly all of these ground and pound strikes. Half guard position for her here, and if you're the bottom fighter, this is truly a case of pick your poison.
Yeah, you got to pick your poison. And if you're on the bottom, you got to be trying to find a way to escape that bottom leg. You cannot allow your opponent, you cannot allow her to sit on your leg and just throw big damaging strikes. You've got to make sure you're on an elbow control, underhook, and get back to your feet.
What? Oh, lands a hip toss now. So we cross the 30-second mark in our opening round. Trying to stay heavy here as best she can. She's got a pretty good armbar set up here.
Great armbar transition. Oh, man, it's getting deep.
Oh, that looks tight and painful.
She is going to rip her arm off if she doesn't tap.
Oh, she got out!
Oh, my goodness. What a display of submission defense by this young lady.
Oh, what a round. How good was that? All right, so there's the horn indicating the end of the round, but not before damage was done. She was cut on her cheek from the strike in that round, and now the focus for the cut man, shutting that thing and making sure it doesn't become a factor here moving forward. All right, so that's the end of the round. Lot to like in there, DC, particularly when it comes to her offensive wrestling.
She's evolving, right? She's gotten better. She did not have this skill set before. Now you watch her, and she looks like an Olympian. She looks like a girl that can wrestle at the highest levels. She scored so many takedowns in that round. Her wrestling coach must be very proud.
You ready to fight? Ready.
Round two here.
Great left hand.
She's starting to put together some significant body work here, and these are going to take their toll as this fight goes on. Oh, nice jab by Esparza. Single leg takedown. Oh, and with conviction, she moves right into half guard.
Without much effort, she was able to pass from her full guard right into half guard. Look at that, going into the armbar.
Looks pretty tight, DC.
It's getting tight right now, John.
Oh, tremendous escape by her there.
Beautiful submission defense on display by this young lady.
Oh, great reversal to top position by her there. Really high-level stuff by Ronda Rousey. Oh, beautiful ground strike there, and that one actually opened up a cut on her opponent. Oh, she's got head movement even off of her back, huh? Nice slip there.
She's being proactive. She's not sitting and waiting until her opponent throws. She's moving in advance, and it's allowing her to evade these strikes.
Well, on paper, she had a decided grappling advantage coming in, and whether it comes to the takedowns, the ground control, that is exactly how it has played out tonight.
She's doing a phenomenal job of getting the fight exactly where she needs it to be. Not many people can dominate an opponent in the way that she has to this.
Stuffs the takedown shot there. How good is her takedown? Oh, how about the judo toss there? Judo 101.
Nice transition.
All right, she's right into side control right now, and a lot of fighters would prefer the half guard, but she does some pretty good work here.
She does good work in the side control. She likes it. A lot of people will not even pass the side control anymore because it seems like you're giving your opponent an out. Oh, it's getting deep. Oh, it's getting deep.
Oh, great submission defense as she gets out. How good is her armbar? We'll see if she can set it up here. Oh, she's got the arm tight.
She's got it isolated.
Oh, crowd goes wild as she escapes another submission.
They respect great fighting, and all the skill that they are seeing tonight should be applauded.
All right, she's got the full mount here, DC. It's hard for me to remember a time in which you were fully mounted in the UFC.
I have never been full mounted. I hope to never be full mounted. And this young lady now finds herself in this position. In this position, what's very key is that she cannot panic. She's got to go and attack the hip, create some space, trip off to the side, re-slide in that half guard so that now she's a little bit safer. Once you're in half, take your under and get back to your feet, or fully recover, full guard.
Well, Rousey's in half guard now.
And now she's in mount.
Well, the ground and pound is there once again. Strong work here by Rousey. Oh, looked like she got that one home. Another nice strike with the ground and pound.
A lot of consistency in her ground and pound striking.
Esparza's back in full guard. Man, Mark Coleman would be proud. Her ground and pound game is on point.
She continues to go here because it's working. Do not change anything. What a tight armbar.
All right, so she bails on the submission, favoring the position. Your thoughts on that?
John, she had it pretty tight, but she recognized she was going to lose it. So she kept the dominant position. I think that was very smart of her.
Outstanding grappling battle, and now back to the feet. Huge response from the crowd. We'll see who has the advantage here.
Big response from the crowd. They appreciate high-level mixed martial arts, and it's exactly what they just got between these two young women.
Well, she has certainly picked up the pace here in round 2 and starting to find herself in the pocket a little bit. She was a little bit hesitant in round 1. No hesitancy whatsoever here in round 2. She has clearly found her rhythm and range. Oh, looking for the Gilly lock now. Might have the guillotine. That guillotine is tight.
Great submission defense on full display by the opponent.
Oh, postures up and lands a huge head strike there. Nicely done by Rousey. Final seconds here of round 2. Well, Rousey's in half court. And the horn sounds on round 2.
Excellent work. I just need one more round exactly like that. We got to keep controlling her. She cannot handle you.
All right, so there's the end of the round, and in terms of offensive wrestling execution, she had it all going there.
Yeah, she had it all working. She did everything she wanted to do. She was racing to position. Once she got to her leg, she didn't pause. She didn't stop. She went right to the finishes that she needed in order to get the fight to the ground. I mean, that was a great display of offensive wrestling.
You ready to fight? Ready.
Third round underway. She lands the straight punch here. Hook is there again. Oh, tags her with the overhand. Well, how impressive is this young woman? High volume of strikes in the previous round and picking up exactly where she left off here and not really showing any signs of slowing down. She looks like she could go 10 hard 5s tonight if need be. Oh, stuffs the takedown without issue.
She gained separation, breaks that clinch position. So confident. That timing was on point. Nice takedown land.
Esparza's in half guard.
She's stepping over the mount here.
Well, this is a tough fighter to buck off. Very good pressure and work here by Carla Esparza. Ooh, she's got it tight. Well, we're not close to a stoppage, but every time that area in the eye gets hit, it's getting blood.
Oh, man, that was slick. Beautiful transition.
All right, well, through no lack of effort, she still hasn't been able to get the submission. You got to credit the defense at some point.
Absolutely. This young lady is so present defensively when she's under attack. She never panics. She's so calm under pressure. She seems to be a person that can't be submitted.
Oh, she is as relentless as any striker on this roster. Man or woman, eternally aggressive with her strikes. Got to be careful, of course, not to gas out, but so far so good for her here in this round. Just over 3 minutes to go in round 3. She's unable to connect with the left hook. Well, it is not the worst cut we've ever seen in the UFC, but a lot of blood donation happening right here, right now, as her opponent continues to target that area.
Yeah, I mean, you have a fighter in front of you who is so disciplined, who is so sharp. You have got to get on your bicycle, you got to get on the outside, limit the damage getting between rounds, and then try to reset, because right now, this cut is only getting worse.
Well, she is not a loser, but she is losing this fight, and now time is working against her. Submission's got to start flying here, champ.
Yeah, and being a submission fighter is very difficult to just go and chase that finish. She's got to get creative here if she's going to win this fight. That elbow got to the target very quick in the clinch.
Well, seemingly, even when she gets her hands up, a lot of these strikes are getting through, and looks like some swelling on her head area.
I mean, swelling on her head. You know, she's getting beat up. Make no mistake about it. She's taken far too many of these shots. What she needs to do is get active in her defense. Make sure that she doesn't get hit with too many of these shots clean. Because while it may not be bad yet, it's only going to get worse.
Continuing to stay busy here on the ground. Man, she just continues to eat shots right on that cut. I'm not sure they're going to let this thing go much longer.
Well, she's got to get moving, Johnny. She's got to be more offensive, because your offense can be your defense. Right now, she's waiting, and she is getting beat up, and the cut just keeps getting worse.
Just work. I'll stand it up. Just work.
Nicely done. All right, she postures up here, DC. We'll see if she can get those ground strikes.
Watch for the huge elbows that she's known for.
Good work from the top here by Esparza. And there it is again. Her opponent has not had anything resembling an answer for these ground strikes.
And there you go, again, half guard.
So Esparza's got the full mount. Under a minute to go here in our third and final round. Oh, how good is her ground and pound. That one actually opened her up. She's got her back now, DC, and I don't mean she's like there to support her, right? She is literally on her back and in control of this fight.
She's in control of this fight. Look for her to start trying to slide that arm under the neck to finish the fight with the choke.
All right, she's in full guard here, DC.
She's gonna be looking to pass, try to get to the next position.
All right, so after a great back-and-forth engagement on the ground, the fighters get back to their feet, and the crowd really showing their support for these two women.
The crowd goes crazy because they appreciate the high-level grappling that these two women just exhibited for them.
Judges' scorecards will be needed tonight as we go the full 15 minutes. The official decision is now in. It resides with Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, after 3 rounds, we go to the judges' scorecards for a decision. All 3 judges scored this contest 29-28. Declaring the winner by unanimous decision, Ronda Rousey!
All right, so another seminal moment in a career full of them for Ronda Rousey here tonight. She continues the celebration there with her corner, and why not enjoy it? Certainly returning to dominant form here tonight. And I think you can say now she's only getting better at this stage of her career. That is a scary proposition for the rest of this bantamweight division. Our tale of the tape for this heavyweight fight. All right, we send it back inside the octagon. Here is Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, this fight is 3 rounds in the UFC heavyweight division. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner, Walt, the Big Chicken Harris. And now introducing his opponent, fighting out of the red corner, Alexander King Romanov.
You ready to fight? Ready. Do it.
All right, well, you know how good the big ticket Walt Harris is as a heavyweight, especially early on, and that is a reality. Certainly that is not lost on his opponent here tonight. We have seen Harris at times bide his time and try to preserve his gas tank a little bit. But he told us in our fighter meeting this week, I just got to go for it. We'll see if he goes for it here tonight.
Good shots, keep it up.
Missed with that attempt.
Keep your hands up, push your footwork down.
Oh, and the high kick lands. Well, that's how you do it. Knew what he wanted, and he gets the takedown early round 1.
He passes to half guard, and look at him attacking the arm triangle on the other side. He's gonna lock him down, try to pass all the way across his body. Once he gets across, he will start to drop his chest to the mat and chase the finish.
All right, side control now. A lot of top pressure being applied here. Well, working pretty effectively from the top here. Nice ground and pound by Romanov. Man, he's killing it on the ground. Another strike gets through.
Scramble and go, scramble and go.
Romanov's able to make a nice transition there back into side control.
Yes, smart adjustment, yep.
Working from the top here. Nice ground and pound by Romanov.
Nice loop punch.
And so now he lands another combination, so it's never just one shot. There's always 2 or 3 coming behind.
A lot of times people throw singular strikes. Not this gentleman. This man is stringing 4, 5, 6 in a row. What a great job.
Takedown defense holds up. Oh, he scored with that uppercut. Just over 3 minutes to go, round 1. Well, you know the book on this guy, very cerebral and tactical on the feet, and there is that inside leg kick.
Just a quick switch of the hips, and boom, inside leg kick land.
Right hook attempt, that's a miss.
Oh, nice double leg, yes. Now he's with his arm triangle on the opposite side. When he goes to finish, look, he's got it locked. When he goes to finish, he has to pass his body all the way to the opposite side, drop his chest to get enough pressure to finish his technique. That was a slick transition.
Romanov's in half guard. All right, he's got side control here, DC. You know, he's got a lot of different submissions in his arsenal once this fight gets to the ground. Romanov, ground and pound from half guard. Oh, he's back up again. You gotta like that. Throwing that jab, no good. Romanov's nose is bleeding now, so we'll see how he handles that adversity, but nothing ideal about it here in the middle of this fight. Oh, he's staying busy here, connecting with a barrage of punches. Both fighters exchange in the pocket here.
Another big thing. Oh, he passes the half guard now, and he's not posturing to land punches, so look for a submission attempt.
Back to his feet. Beautiful left hand counter. With conviction to the body. Romanov gets caught by that straight punch. Can't take too many more of those. And he blocks the shot there. All right, seems as though his sole focus is attacking that cut. And man, it's getting bad now. A lot of blood flowing.
Yeah, as it should be. He should be focused on getting to that cut, making his opponent pay. He did the work. He opened up the cut. Now it's on him to continue on the path and make the ringside position, come in here and try to stop this fight.
Oh, looks like he's got that arm pinned in the triangle now.
Had the submission in very tight, but as it started to slip, he went right back to the dominant position.
30 seconds to go in the round. Close guard. Romanov's in half guard now, making all these shots count. Well, we'll see if he postures up and can get some of his ground strikes going here. Oh, that's got to be discouraging as he gets right back up again. Starting to do some really significant damage to the body here. Another strike lands there. That horn sounds means we have reached the end of round 1. All right, so the round is over, and you see some obvious bleeding now. Looks like the cut is on the nose. Yes, it is. Cutman will try to get in there and shut it, but of course, as soon as he absorbs a strike this next round, that thing could reopen. Certainly bears watching here moving forward. All right, so back to the stools we go. They say defense wins championships, and he has not defended well tonight.
He isn't trying, or at least it doesn't seem like he's trying. He has got to move his head. He's trying to react when the punch is already coming, and that's not working. If he takes many more of these shots, this fight is going to be stopped due to the swelling.
You ready to fight? Ready.
All right, here we go with round 2. Romanov gets caught with that punch. Don't be afraid to get that head off the center line.
Good. Stay light on your feet this round.
Straight punch is good. Oh, he lands another debilitating strike to the body, and he continues to punish his opponent's midsection. Had a lot of success with it in the previous round and picking up exactly where he left off. Oh, heavy kick to the body. Harris is now dealing with a cheek cut. good defense to block that punch. Beats a jab there.
Oh, nice.
Well, it's been a wild fight thus far, perhaps a contender for some bonus money at fight's end. These guys are going to have to dig deep. They're both hurt.
They're both hurt. You expected it, though. You expected a close fight. You did not expect a war like this, though, where both guys, from the moment they said fight, went forward, got in each other's face, and just beat each other up. It's been tremendous.
So the blood really starting to flow. Every time that area gets targeted, that cut's getting worse.
It's getting worse and worse, and you see the blood starting to come down. That is when you start to watch the fighter to see what type of effect it's starting to take on him, whether or not he's reaching for it, whether or not he's confused by where it's at. You got to start to watch his reactions now as we go forward.
Romanov's in half guard. Ooh, right into side control, DC. Looks like he's trying to isolate an arm here, DC.
Yeah, he's isolating it to try to get a Kimura. Notice he'll step over the head to try to get the Kimura.
Harris's eye starting to swell now.
Leg kick lands.
And just inches away from landing one of those big right hands. Now the jab gets through. Well, a really good second round for him thus far. After a somewhat lackluster first round, he has found the rhythm and found his striking range. Scary proposition for the opponent now here in round two. Hook, that'll land. Good defensive vision to block that punch. Under 2 minutes now to go round two. Good series of punches by him there. He has certainly had no trouble finding the range tonight.
He is finding the target with everything he throws. He's mixing it up beautifully.
All right, so inside the open guard of his opponent, he got to be...
Look at him attack that arm triangle on the opposite side. When it's time to finish, he will lock his hands, pass his body all the way to the opposite side, drop his chest to get all the way down to his opponent's neck to try to choke him out and finish the fight. He needs to shove the knees, get his opponent's knee off of his belly so he can get to his feet.
Well, as usual, suffocating work from the top here by Romanov.
Now he's got good body position, yup.
Pretty good ground and pound by him here. He told us on Thursday he needed to be more effective in these situations. Certainly effective tonight.
Many people have gone away from this style of fighting. This man has embraced it, and you are seeing why he's one of the best that we've seen do it in a long time. That is, oh man, this dude is good.
Romanov's got a big bruise starting. Wow, another knockdown! Just misses with that one. And he comes through with a big knee. There's that kick. Well, we see this a lot, DC, but this instance is particularly surprising to see a wrestler on his level not attempt to change the leg.
I don't understand it. You know, when he's got that arm triangle, watch him pass to the opposite side. It looks real tight. He'll drop his weight to try to finish his technique. Now he's in trouble. He's gonna go to sleep.
Not for next.
He's bridging.
Oh, no way he got out.
He was able to create enough space to get his chest back flat on the mat and defend that arm triangle. Unbelievable.
I'm talking about he has no answers for anything you throw at him. You do everything beautifully. Just stay in there.
All right, so there's the end of the round. Few things in MMA more devastating than a head kick, and nearly produced a knockout for him there.
We talked to him earlier in the week, and he talked about chances to take the kicks high. He got a chance, took it, he landed that kick, and almost got the fight finished. Let's see if he can go and do that again.
You ready to fight? Ready.
Third round underway. Oh, nice overhand left. Well, he continues to land a high number of strikes here, just like he did in the previous round. This is a world-class display of striking here tonight.
Clean punch. Nice right hand.
And both fighters exchange in the pocket. Oh, strong hook to the head there by Romanov. Well, the most significant stat in this fight, and you can see it right there in plain sight, bottom of your screen, the body strikes. His opponent has had absolutely no answer. He hasn't lowered his guard with the elbow whatsoever, and I'm not sure how many strikes to the body he can take before he ends up crippling here. We'll see. Oh, big knee!
He's hurt bad.
Romanov's been dealing with that cut on his nose for a while, and now it is just pouring blood. There's that patented single. Oh, the ground and pound is coming. Good movement to avoid some of that power coming back. All right, well, he's got him softened up here. Well, this one is coming down to the wire. This has been so action-packed. I'm going to stand up and call the rest of this fight. I hope nobody is behind me. This has been insane.
I mean, it's unbelievable that we've still been sitting the whole time.
All right, he's got the hooks in, DC, working off of his back.
Now look for him to attack the neck of his opponent to try to get the rear choke.
Grounded him and pounded him. Nice job. All right, he continues to bully his opponent here, really manhandling him on the ground. Harris is in half guard. All right, we'll see how he chooses to defend here. Trying to set up a choke here. Oh, that looks wicked tight. Oh, how good is that as he gets out?
That is great submission defense, keeping everything short and not allowing his opponent to get the submission victory.
Well, he has expended a lot of energy going for these submissions tonight. I'm not sure his opponent is actually submittable.
No, it doesn't seem like it, because every time he goes for a submission, he gets close, or at least he expects to get close. But his opponent is so on his...
All right, so the ref is going to step in here and call on the doctor to look at what is a now mangled nose. This could be the end of the fight.
It could be the end of the fight. There's a lot of blood. The blood's going down into the mouth. I mean, the nose could be broken.
And to that end, the doctor has determined the cut is not bad enough to stop the fight, and the action will resume.
You ready to fight? Ready.
All right, well, this fighter was bullish in his desire to continue, and the doctor is going to afford him that opportunity as the referee gets us back underway.
This guy's a fighter, man. This guy doesn't want to lose a fight on the stool. Just hurt him, he just hurt him.
And we get back to his feet yet again. Oh, but not a good look for the judges here. Look how wobbly he is. Romanov's really bleeding something fierce now. That cut is not getting any better. Nice defense on the single leg takedown. You can tell he's worked on that. Now goes to the uppercut. Well, I'm no fighter, but if I rock a guy to that extent, I feel like I'm closing the show.
Absolutely. You got to go close the show if you get a guy hurt that bad. You cannot back off and take your time. Oh!
Back to his feet. Goes down again. Oh, another huge ground strike landed by him there. How much more can one have? What a fight! Just a relentless effort out of this fighter here tonight. The ref had no choice but to step in, and that is how you leave the judges out of it. With that, we now go inside the octagon to Bruce Buffer for the official decision.
Ladies and gentlemen, referee Herb Dean has called a stop to this contest at 3 minutes, 45 seconds of round number 3. Declaring the winner by TKO, Walt, the Big Chicken Tavares.
Well, there he is, the man of the hour. And you got to think this dude's going to get a serious Instagram push tonight after the win by TKO.
Oh, he's going to get a massive push because he hurt his opponent and he pressed his foot down on the gas until he got that finish. That was amazing.